Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra Bazak. So this time I've come to show you the contradictions between Surah 9, Ayat 112 and Surah 66, Ayat 1, taking Ismaili Quran. In my previous live stream, I've done this, showing you the contradictions and wanting to help the Ismailis see for themselves and leave Islam. But what happened is later on, after the live stream previous one, I got quite shocked. What is this? Like, doubts coming in. And I was like, wait a minute, there are other things in the Quran, uh, like before we obliterate your faces, which even some Arab Muslims would say that that's God who has said that, right? But we, as Muslims, we're not supposed to hurt anyone's feelings even. And for example, in Surah Fussilat, ayat 34, the Muslims, they would say, are told, and not equal are the good deed and the bad. Repel evil by that deed which is better, and thereupon the one whom between you and him is enmity will become as though he was a devoted friend. So, and he who offers you peace, do not even think of, don't go against them in any way, fighting them or anything of that sort. So I haven't checked the Ismaili Quran on this, but I was sure that Ismaili Quran has this ayat, Surah 41, ayat 34, right? And none is granted it save one who has a great share of good or with great fortune, good fortune, things like that. Surah Fussilat, Surah 41, ayat 34, 35. So the Muslims would say, we leave those ayats alone to Allah alone, who has said that these are the worst of creatures, fight them. And the one in Surah Tawbah, even the normal Quran, the Quran that the Sunnis think is true, or the 12 verse Shias also, take that Quran for the time being until their Imam comes, 12th Imam. Will you not punish those who exiled your messenger and you and things like that, did zulm on you? But there's another ayat which says, if they stop, then stop and don't. And if they offer you peace and do not want to fight you, then you have no way against them. So there was a contradiction, and I didn't check whether, I don't think this ayat of Surah Tawbah or Surah Anfal or is in the Ismaili Quran, but so for now, it's important to see that Surah 9, Ayat 112 is in the Ismaili Quran. Okay, and so I'm going to show you this on the screen. Again, on this, from my previous ayat. Oh, from my previous live stream ayat. I don't have an ayat. So, you see this Surah Tawbah ayat 112, it's there? Now, again, let me see what the Muslims say about this. If anyone wants to join me here and talk about this, I will send an invitation for you, the link to join. So your tafsirs have given these reasons. The Sunnis say that this was his personal matter. Even then, I would tell the Sunnis that God tells him, "O Prophet," addressing him as a prophet, saying, "Why are you prohibiting yourself?" Right? So has to correct him. So that the footnote is there of Ala Maududi in Quran.com under this ayat, Surah Tahrim now, ayat 1. Okay. Now look at this ayat, right? Before we go to Surah Tahrim, ayat 1, Surah Tahrim, ayat 1, Surah 66, ayat 1, Look at this ayat. Does it make sense even here, this part? In Arabic, without the brackets. So such believers are the repentant, the worshippers, the praisers of Allah, the travelers for His cause, those who bow and prostrate in prayer, those who enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong, and those who observe the limits set by Allah and give good tidings to the believers. So those who observe the limit, those who observe, they're saying, well, hafizun, is this like protecting hudud, the hudud of Allah? Okay, so this would mean the limits. Yeah, it makes sense. Not protecting Allah, but here the hudud of Allah. Protecting the hudud of Allah. Ilahi. Ilahi. La.
Allahi.
Allahi. Hudud.
لحدودي
As the half. It means
والحافظون
okay, observer. It means observers. Hafiz. Okay, so this makes sense. The believers who observe the limits of Allah. Okay? Okay. So here, then we go to Surah Tahrim, showing you again that Surah Tahrim Ayat 1 is in the Ismaili Quran. And then going to Surah Tahrim Ayat 1 in Quran.com. O Prophet, right?
يا أيها النبي.
Yeah, so, O Prophet, why do you prohibit what has made lawful Allah for you, seeking to please your wives? And Allah is of forgiving, most merciful. So the Prophet should not have prohibited himself what Allah has made lawful for him. This would be like going beyond the limits set by Allah for the believers even, and himself, right? He shouldn't. And I read the tafsir, I read the history behind this, the reason for this ayat, coming down of this ayat. And I felt that before he even acted on his own, he should not have acted on his own. He should have waited for God to give him tell him what to do, right? Send him the wahi, send him the revelation. Doesn't seem like a true prophet to me then. He doesn't even say things on his own, right? Surah Tahrim ayat. So how can he? Let me just put something. Drinking some Pepsi here. Okay. And the Surah Maida also, showing you that Surah Maida is there. I don't know why even the Shias have made this terrible thing of like overlooking that he does everything according to the wahi sent to him. It doesn't even say anything that God has not told him to say. So how can you even act? And Shias on that Surah Najm ayat have said this, like we can't act on his own without the wahi coming to him. I don't know why then the Shias defend him so much in this Surah Tahrim ayat 1. Then we come to the Ismaili Quran, Surah Maida at 87, right? Is there? Can you see it? Surah Maida ayat 87 is there. And what does Surah Maida ayat 87 say? click on it. Surah Maida 87 says, what's this? Oh God, Surah Maida 87 says, O you who have believed, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. Indeed, Allah does not like transgressors. Okay, and what else is there? So this is the Ismaili, this is from the Ismaili Quran. You click and it goes to this website, Quran, Arabic Corpus, corpus.com, .quran.com. Okay, so the believers are told, you're not supposed to prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you. Why is the Prophet doing it in Surah 30? We're told. Why did the Prophet do it? Prohibit himself. And then the believers are told in Surah 112, it says again, in the Ismaili Quran, right? It's a bit slow here. Okay. Is it showing on the screen? Right? So, coming to Quran.com for the ayat, I've come to Quran.com. This part, and those who observe the hududs. Prophet Muhammad himself didn't observe the hudud there in Surah Tarim. We are told, those who observe the limits of Allah, limits of Allah. I mean, those who observe the hududs of Allah. Allah doesn't have limits, but given to them, said. That's why they put in brackets here. It's quite funny. Sorry, excuse me. This was really my, so before my mind retarded or something, right? Maybe for the Ismailis, it's going to take some time to come around it and see for yourselves. You have an absolutely adorable Imam, very peaceful. Of course, you've been peaceful. So you can see your Imam has been so peaceful. And then how, like, I could go into the tafsirs and how he's, look, Surah Najm ayat says, so wait, before going to Surah Najm ayats, you see this here, those who observe the limits. And another ayat not to forget, it's not us, like me, an ex-Muslim, trying to hurt your feelings, offend you or anything. However, being offended, being betrayed myself, and it hurts me. I have Muslims coming and telling me you're this, you're that at times. That's really sad, right? And then I forgot that the Arabs, I had a feeling that the UAE Arabs had this. And I was one day going off, like saying that, oh yeah, you would, I went with the perhaps those who think I'm sucking up to the Arabs. When the Arab comes, yes, Salahuddin or someone, I don't get angry at him much. I used to, but when the Pakistanis, I give it to them left, right, and center, and the abuse and this and that and whatnot. So from my side, like I shot myself in the foot, saying that, oh yes, I'm scared of the Arabs. They're rich. Maybe I'm doing something like, because they're rich. Because I'm maybe scared of them, or maybe flattered in that weakness. But no. You see, I should this reminder when I went back to what His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum has written, that we don't give another an excuse even for enmity, right? And who else? In Surah Mumtahana, Abraham and his followers, or the ones who are with Abraham, his people. Surah Mumtahana, ayat 4. All right. So every culture I respect. I have to, try to respect their culture. And if I'm in my right mind, and at that time I'm able, that's why I say, please cooperate with me. If I see any dishonesty, misinformation, I will time you out here or even ban you from this live stream. I can't take it anymore. So this also. So the reason why I've been respectful, like I told Salah, you're from our friendly country. We are friends with your country, UAE and Saudi Arabia. Because our way, I know the UAE way now, I even more so from the Kisati story that you know Prophet Sheikh Muhammad has written, that we don't we don't give anyone an excuse even to be our enemy. And then other thing is that where does your mind go? I was trying to watch my mind. It went berserk, on imams. Like, Imam, how could you lie? How are you still in this religion? How could you not step up? No, you're not the true Imam and all this, but like, and then I'm like, it totally went off. Like, this is Ismaili Quran also tells me that for sure about this ayat, I'm like my reasoning, my logic. So please look at first look at the logic of this before going to we've looked at the tafsirs and see then how the mind goes and those who observe the limits. So Prophet Muhammad, Zahra there, he just, what? And then I also, like Hindus, I seen a recent modern day debate with Daniel and against a Hinduism, sorry, not against a Hinduism and Muslim, but Daniel and another Hindus. So Daniel was like, he didn't say the F word. He didn't say, so Hindus, nowadays you see the Hindus laughing, making fun with the Christians, against the Muslims. We have Arya Samaji leaked chat conversation, kill all the Muslims. I mean, this is atrocious, but what happens is, go there and see, well, our prophet is better than the gods, and look at what their gods did, and look at what they're doing now, making fun, and they have no manners, hardly. And the Hindu guy is saying that, I don't go against child marriage because that's allowed in there also, the Hindu. So yeah, and their marriages, the wedding. We also, our prophet has made it so easy. God gave a prophet easy marriage. Yeah, they have to, oh God, so much rasams and rituals and this. We just have the nikah, no mehndi, nothing, no celebration. I mean, just that maybe after consummation, you can only call your family members for the walima in the house. Or even, yeah, you can call the guest. Oh, he did call his guests and come and eat and go. So, Surim Azab, ayat 50, which one is it? So no, he's a better prophet than any other prophet. Come on, there are no, don't do that. Please here, look at this. A lot is at stake. I did not go through in detail before as a Shia, but now I had to go through that sex slaves and that ayat which says you can molest, it means the right interpretation would be that not only will they be, you see the thing about Islam, how it started and how it treats sex slaves, that they're not supposed to cover their bosoms until the navel, and then, or just, before the navel. So they will be molested by whom? That ayat surah, what was it? What was the ayat? I've forgotten the number, right? That ayat. O Prophet, tell your women and your daughters, right? Let me just search it out. O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters, and the believing women. Surah Azab, ayat 59. So that the believing men know that these are not the believing women, these are not the women of the Prophet and the daughters of the Prophet. Women or wives, let me just see the Arabic word for it. Nisaakum, right? Oh no, azwajika, your wives. So the women of the Prophet could be sex slave girls, females, and they could be harassed, harmed. If you take Quran.com meaning of this in English, harmed. So it's not the polities or the disbelievers harming them. I showed you in detail from the Shia and Sunni sources. Thanks to that atheist site. Who can harm them? You can harm them. Hit them if they wear according to Shia Imam, who hit a slave girl because she did hijab, right? Covered, did put makna over her so that they will not be molested. Not by the disbelievers, but by the believers themselves, thinking that they're slave girls or fatayatacums or what your right hands possess. Captive women, girls, others' wives, like that. I meaning in captivity, like after the battle. So this also. But so you see, 112. What do you say about this? Believers are told that they should observe the limits by Allah, hudud. What's the hudud? In Surah Maida at 87, the hudud of Allah given to the believers. Hudud. What's hudud? Let's see. Oh, goodness. Hudud, meaning boundaries, borders, limits, right? So it becomes a law. If Allah tells you not to do this, then you can't go beyond that law, right? You can't break the law even. So where is it? Where is it? It's here. Surah Maida at 84 says, O you who have believed, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you. Even the good things, not only the obligatory things like salat or fasting. Do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. This is important, this part. O you who believe, Otherwise, I say you would be transgressing, right? This law, if you do it. If you prohibit the good things which Allah, any good thing which Allah has made lawful for you. What did Prophet Muhammad do in Surah Tahrim? Prohibiting himself what Allah has made lawful for him, or what Allah has made lawful. Right? See it? O Prophet, why do you prohibit what Allah has made lawful for you? So you would say Allah corrected him. First of all, believers are told, okay, Allah corrected him. Why didn't he wait for Allah to send the wahi? Wahis are coming to him before taking this action of prohibiting what Allah has made lawful for him. Actually, here he has gone against Surah Maida 87 and also this part of Surah 9, this part, those who observe the limits of Allah. Those who observe the limits of Allah. He has gone against this. And you're saying Allah corrected him. Believers are those who observe the limits of Allah. Thus give glad tidings to the believers. Okay, there are conditions where you can break the limits. Okay, Surah Maida where you know, but here I'm showing you that there's no need for him to do this. Even though the wives were annoying him, he should have waited for Allah to send the wahi, how to behave with the wives even. Because you see, as Allah addresses him as a prophet in Surah Tahrim, it means people will follow him. Why did Allah even have to correct him? Because then people, the Muslims, would follow him. So Allah had to correct him, you say, right? Kindly, nicely, this and that, right? Let's see, Abul Maududi footnote. This is not, in fact, a question. Not a question. Allah knows that he did it, but an expression of disapproval came from Allah or not. However, the expression of disapproval came from Allah. The object is not to ask the Prophet why he had done so, but to warn him that his act to make unlawful for himself what Allah had made lawful is not approved by Allah. Because the believers are going to do it, and it's not approved by Allah. This by itself gives the meaning that nobody has the power to make unlawful. Nobody has the power to make unlawful what Allah has made lawful. Nobody, not even your prophet, has the power. So much so that the prophet himself also did not possess any such power. Some Muslim coming here saying he's an Ismaili long time ago on this and saying, what are you saying? A prophet can do this? Well, the Sunnis even are saying that the prophet cannot do this. regard this as unlawful as a matter of faith. And what reason, like Prophet has a reason? Prophet has no reason. No reason other than his wife's annoying him and he's doing this. Do you call this a reason? A valid reason for doing this? When then Allah is disapproved this act of Prophet Muhammad. Right? That's why the Sunnis say that he was stopped even from marrying wives, taking other wives. Surah Ahzab ayat 52. Even if their beauty were to please you, but what your right hands possess. Because the wife started to behave themselves so well, he didn't need to divorce them and all this, all that in detail. Although the wives are given a threat here later on in the ayat. But before going so far, he is have wahis are coming down on him. And in Surah Najm, it says, he does not speak out of his own desire. However adorable the Imam is, Ismailis, it's a very bitter pill to take. I have been with you. Okay, maybe not an Ismaili before, but for me, the true Imam, Zalil, Anna Zalil. Okay, Allah, you are but my Imam. So it's hurting me. And he does not speak out of his desire, but Surinaja. Oh, who's going to take me out of this shock? I don't know how long it will take. The pain, the shock. There's a shock and there's a. I went to sleep actually. I just noticed he, of his own desire. Surah 53, the number is 53, Surah Najm, Ayat 3. Nor does he speak from his own inclination or desire. It is not but a revelation revealed. Surah 53, Ayat 4. Let me just have some water. Sorry. Oops. Drop this. It is not, he doesn't speak out of his desire. So the Shia say that nothing, no act even, when he doesn't speak out of his own inclination, in every facade of his life, it is not but a revelation revealed. So if a revelation is revealed and he's guiding the Muslims, he's guiding the people, this has come, this is haram for you, this is allowed for you, this is how you do it, this is how you don't do it, the do's and the don'ts. How can he himself make a mistake? He has to be infallible. He's guarded, right? Surah Jinn. This also. And do you know Aka Mehdi Puya, or the Shia commentary on this I've read out? The Prophet does not err in any way. Not even the way the Sunnis say that, okay, it was his domestic thing, but, against his wife. Oh, look at yeah, so why does that happen? Oh my God, the reasons you're giving. Brainwashing. You've been brainwashed. Mastermind by some mastermind. You've been brainwashed. You'll give reasons to, even to defend, if you're brainwashed, you can give reasons to defend a rapist. No, this history is from this, and that he may know that they conveyed the messages of the Lord, and he has encompassed whatever is with them and has enumerated all things in number, that he, I.e., may know. Muhammad says here, that they have conveyed, except a messenger whom he has chosen, and he makes a band of watchers march before him and behind him, 72:27. Nor does he make anyone acquainted with his mysteries, except whom he has approved of messengers, only messengers. And indeed he sends down him, i.e., each messenger, and behind him observers, guardian angels to protect the messenger and the message. Should he not be protected from the annoyances of the people or the wives, and stay steadfast on what Allah has told the believers to stay steadfast on? Protect the hudud, keep to the limits of, that Allah has set for you. You can't do this, right? I've been telling you, showing you, going in detail. Prophet cannot, should not have done this. Then he's not a prophet. Surah 30, Ayat 1. Then he's not a prophet. And this, so about, well, we don't say bad things. We Sunni saying what happened in the Battle of Jamal, it's a dark history. We cannot say who is right or who is wrong. We don't say bad about them. Any Sahaba, Mu'mineen, no. Also, but here, look at this, right? So, there has, against the polytheists, there has already been for you an excellent pattern in Abraham and those with him, when they said to their people, indeed we are disassociated from you and from whatever you worship other than Allah. We have denied you. And there has appeared, moreover, there has appeared between us and you animosity and hatred forever until you believe in Allah alone. So the polytheists didn't say this, that there has appeared between us and you animosity until you believe in our gods, who are being forced or like told. What kind of a thing is this, right? Saying that there has appeared animosity and hatred forever until you believe in Allah alone, except for the saying of Abraham to his father, I will surely ask forgiveness for you, but I have not for you anything against Allah. Our Lord, upon you we have relied in this. So only Abraham, for his father, was given this right to ask for forgiveness. Otherwise, Prophet Muhammad and his believers are not even allowed to ask for forgiveness. Who started this enmity, hatred, animosity, and hatred? And this ayat, where is it? It's in the Ismaili Quran too, right? Let me see. Why have I gone to Surah 41, ayat 34? Oh, the Surah Fussilat. So this ayat is in the Ismaili Quran 60, Oh, yes, here it is. Okay, I'm giving you some time to digest this. It's Smiley's now. No, the polytheists didn't create animosity. You can worship one God. You see, father of Abraham, Abraham was the one who started against the idol worshippers. So if you think, okay, this part could be cut off by the Ismaili Quran, hatred has appeared, enmity, Allah besides forever, and hatred and enmity between you and between us. Then please, Ismailis, tell me about, okay, one Ismaili game, tell me again. Any one of you who can, you're warmly invited here. Help me. Let me see if I can understand. Can he now in this surah? How can he? How can he? Take surah, the first ayat I showed you. O Prophet, why do you forbid what Allah has made lawful for you? Is it to please your wives? So it is. Oh, I know. What? Muslim Mormon brother. That Allah is showing that to the through the Prophet that no Mormon can do this ever. Going to please his wives. Allah corrected this, but couldn't there be another way? Like, a prophet has to, like in this circumstance, God is telling even the believers, not only the prophet, okay, that you are not supposed to forbid yourself what Allah has made lawful to you. And He's done it on oath also. Wallah, like Wallah al Azim, or something like this. He's taken an oath. And you're saying that's okay? If the policies were to do this, you would have goodness what not against them said. No, no, wait a minute. He's done this. He's made a mistake in this. Please see that that argument you cannot use here. Why? That Prophet did it because to convey. So every time he makes a mistake to convey, like to the Muslims and moments later on also, no, he doesn't make any mistakes. That's not a valid argument for this Islam, the way the Quran ayats have come and all this. And this Prophet is, you're supposed to follow his character. And does he make mistakes? And if I err for my own loss? No, should he make mistakes? This is the way to tell the believers that your Prophet has made a mistake here, or he shouldn't have done this to make you realize not to do this. Come on, people. This is Muslims, please. I mean, I don't know how to. Oh, Prophet, why do you prohibit? What else could come in your minds about this ayah that you would defend him and say this is right? for him to do this. And then Allah corrected him. And this wahis are coming on him, right? What about Prophet being above the believers, right? He does not err. He alone knows the unseen. The Surah Jinn. You are told in Surah Najm Ayat 2, your companion has not strayed, nor has he erred. In only this, or in every matter, every way he doesn't err. Your companion, i.e. Muhammad, has not strayed, nor has he erred. He, meaning he would not deviate, he would not err in anything, right? Surah Najm Ayat. Let me put it on the screen. If he errs for his own lots, or that Allah has to correct him, Baba. Please, like there you're saying Allah corrected him so that we don't follow where he prohibit, where he erred, made a mistake, or what? He went against the law of Allah, the hudud, the limit set for the believers in Surah Maida 87. Logic, come to logic, pure logic, right? Digest. Can you digest it? Does it hurt? Are you going to go to your Imam and question him? Oh, Imam, what is this? I would only say, Hasir Imam, what is this? Right? With due respect. But how does Abraham go to his father? What are you worshipping? Let me see. Surah Najm is 53. We'll open the Ismaili Quran to 53. This is a little bit difficult for me, but anyways, 53. My condition, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, the eyes are there. Your companion does not err, nor has he gone astray. What are you going to? What else is there? So, Abraham, his father has become an enemy of Allah, we are told. In Surah 9, ayat 114, and the request of forgiveness of Abraham for his father was only because of a promise he had made to him. When it became apparent to him that he was an enemy to Allah, his father was an enemy to Allah. Surah 9, ayat 114. Becoming an enemy to Allah because he's a polytheist. How does Abraham go to and say what? You are worshipping idols. should put Abraham. Enmity. Surah Mumtahana ayats are there in the Ismaili Quran. Did I show you? When he said to his father and his people, "What are these statues to which you are devoted?" Surah 21, ayat 52. Ismaili Quran. Surah Anbiya. Surah 21, ayat 52. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm also very shocked. What is it? 52. Let's see here. It's there. It is not idolatry if a moment sees a miracle in his spiritual journey and reflects upon it. Rather, idolatry means to consider it the desired destination and the object of worship and stop there. Because the wisdom-filled way in which idolatry is condemned in the above-mentioned verse indicates that no intelligent person should stop at a secondary miracle and worship it and become deprived of the treasure of Azal. This secret is hidden in the worship Akifun. Akifun, those who remain constantly in any place or devote to something. Uh, in the proof of question 396, in the proof of luminous movies, your well substantiated explanation was wonderful. However, two difficult questions arise as a result of it. That is, the word tamathil is used in two places of the wise Quran, Surah Anbiya 21 ayat 52 and Surah 34 ayat 13, and their literal translation differs from yours. Could you present the two verses as proof and evidence of the luminous movies? Answer 396, God willing. Verse 21, ayat 52 is the description of the people of Abraham and how they used to worship the Mathil, pictures, idols in which Azar was leading them. In addition to the external world, these Tamathil were also in the internal world. In the initial stages of spirituality, the most beautiful pictures which appear are not God at all. Rather, they are idols. Thus, Hazrat Abraham condemned the two kinds of idolatry. Two kinds of idolatry. This does not negate the existence of luminous movies, just as condemning the sun worshipping does not negate the sun. Worshipping idols. And they stop at that. Mhm. They stop. Okay, I have to think of also this one, although the religion has fallen, destroyed, right? Due to that hudud he went against, he crossed. the boundaries of what Allah has told him, the believers not to cross. Surah Maida 87. Oh, goodness. In Surah Maida 87. There are many who hate the external idols but love the internal idols in which there is utter loss. Idols, internal idols in which there is utter loss. Tamathil, spiritual pictures. It is not idolatry if a moment sees a miracle in its spiritual journey and reflects upon it. Rather, idolatry means to consider it the desired destination and the object of worship, and stop there. Stop there. Okay. Now let's see about these polities. Surah Zumar ayat. Wait. Surah. These are now awliyas they take to worship Allah. It will take a long time to explain or contemplate. We need to contemplate. Did they really stop at these idols? Was this their destination and worship, or were these idols helpful in taking them near to Allah? This we need to see also. Like, for example, love of Ahlul Bayt will take you to the love of Prophet Muhammad and thus to Allah, to the love of Allah, right? Ismaili explanation. Now we come here. Surah Zumar ayat says, unquestionably for Allah is the religion, the pure. And those who take besides him, even the saying besides him protectors, awliya, not we worship them, except that they may bring us near to Allah in nearness. Except that they bring us near to Allah in nearness, indeed Allah will judge between them. Let's see. Surah Zumar 39, Ayat 3. I wonder what the Ismailis have 39, Ayat 3. It's there. Nothing here. Zero. Okay, it's it's not complete, the site. Now what shall we do? We just have to be on hold here until the site becomes complete. Right? It's there at the site. Nothing here. These idols they worship. Ismaili say, no, this is a bit difficult to prove. Need a lot of it is not idolatry if a moment sees a miracle in its spiritual journey and reflects upon it. They say the Hindus, don't they say we reflect, or even this idol, God is in this idol? Rather, idolatry means to consider it the desired destination and the object of worship and stop there. Because the wisdom-filled way in which idolatry is condemned in the above-mentioned verse, wisdom-filled way, indicates that no intelligent person should stop at a secondary miracle. Intelligent. My intelligence has defeated you in Surah Tahrim Ayat 1. And all the contradictions I see in the worship it. And worship it and become deprived of the treasure. Okay? Let's see when. So Hindus, please don't laugh. And even sometimes, although I get angry, the ex-Muslims abusing shouldn't be doing this. I condemn my abuse and all this. Now, where shall I go? Let me just take a moment here and see if someone either like to help me here with this or something I learned from Christian friends. No, that camel thing, it doesn't say, oh, the pairs of animals doesn't say 16 at equal. So I can't use that diet. Not stopping. These polytheists. No, idol worshipping. Let's see, idol worshipping. Quran ayat. Any Muslim who wants to join, another chance. Idols that possess no power to harm them or to benefit them. These are their intercessors. These are our intercessors. Oh, but here, look at this ayat. I forgot. Surah 10, ayat 18. They are saying, what's Ali Imran, verse 64? See, O followers of the scripture, let us come to a logical. Do not worship except, no, associate anyone. No, this is not important. What about this? What the idol worshippers say, right? It's meant for. Oh, let me just share this article or this explanation of the Quran and ayats and all. Proclaim, surely God understand for the love of God. Yet when we summoned Moses for 40 nights, he worshipped the calf in his absence and turned wicked. Their hearts became filled with adoration for the calf. What about the she-camel sent by God? Allah's she-camel. To Saleh, or who was he? Anyway, what's important now, as serve them as if they are God. Oh, there's another translation of Surah Baqarah 165 we have here. Yes, some people set up idols to rival God and love them as if they are God. Is this the right Those who believe love God the most. Different translations coming up. Okay, let's go back. I'll just show you here. Surah 10, Ayat 18. They worship as God idols that possess no power to harm them or benefit them, and they say these are our intercessors with God. Surah 10, Ayat 18. Let's go to Surah 10, Ayat 18. Surah 10, Ayat 18. And they worship from other than Allah, not with Allah, that which does not harm them nor does it benefit them. And they say these are our intercessors with Allah. These are idols? Let me just make sure the previous ayat or previous ayats. And here also, I follow not. I only follow what is revealed to me. Surah Tahrim again, Surah. If you say that he made a mistake and it's okay, there, here, not only what he says what is revealed to him in Surah Najm, but Surah 10, ayat 15, it says, I only follow what is revealed to me. Or I follow only what is revealed to me, something like. Let me see, how should it be? So he only follows, he acts upon what is revealed. He follows what is revealed. He acts upon. I cannot change it on my own accord. I follow except what is revealed to me. Not I follow except what is revealed to me. Meaning he follows nothing, not his own desire, nothing, but what is revealed to him. So he cannot prohibit himself what Allah has made lawful for him. And not even in the rare circumstances you can apply that for him. Because the wahi is coming to him, Allah can tell him to do, how to act, the revelation coming to him, how to act with his wives who are annoying, whether to divorce them, whether to take a break from them, separate from them for a while. Not prohibiting going to please his wives. So if you Shias have been told by Imam Ali and thus thinking from Prophet Muhammad coming, Aisha and Hafsa, no, very bad, very bad. That's why Hafsa the Quran was. That's why Osman took pains to preserve Hafsa's Quran. Remember in the previous live stream, I was telling you that, but I didn't explain to you why. Showing to the Shias. I didn't explain this. No, it doesn't. So we have to go to that ayat. When will it say? Maybe earlier. Let me see the first ayat. And they worship other than Allah, that which neither. It doesn't say idols here. And they worship from other than Allah, that which not does not harm them and nor benefits them. And they say these are our intercessors. Could the idols also be intercessors? Let me see if Surah 10 ayat 18 is in the Ismaili Quran. Don't you think they may have taken idols also? No, 18 is not there. See how conveniently gone Imam Ali and Prophet Muhammad. Oh my goodness. So what? Don't like before taking Imam Ali's Prophet Muhammad's true Quran, saying that Imam Ali has it now, and thereafter the Imams. First, do your proper research in the initially. If this prophet even is a true prophet. So I showed. That's why you see so many problems now. And against the idol worshippers, I can tell you, Shias, 12 Shia Sunnis, that it is wrong to put it that way. And since the Ismailis have put it that way, conveniently that ayat is not here. They've taken intercessors. There are intercessors that they don't Perhaps they don't stop at that. Oh my goodness, to worship the idols. Even the idols are the intercessors to have nearness to Allah. So you see, this is the problem. Anyone who wants to, any Muslim thinking of leaving or has left, wants to help us. You see, we are, you see now, you're Allah again on that ayat. You're Allah. What does your Allah say? So don't get offended. Think of freedom of speech also. And those, you would say Allah has said here. Surah Tawbah 33. He it is who has sent his messenger with the guidance and the true religion, that he may make it prevail over all religions. However, those who associate others with Allah in his divinity, meaning Abul Alam Uddati would put it that way, might detest it. And this is the translation of Modi. However much the idolaters may hate this, Abdul Halim. So God doesn't care. Like, if the true God, right? He cares. He doesn't care for these false people and the false worship. He will tell them the truth. Even though they may hate it. The idolaters may hate it. Or they who associate others with Allah may hate it. Let's go to Surah 9:33. Mushrik. Who are the mushrik? Are they the ones who also worship idols? Surah 9, ayah 33. So when someone finds out that this religion is false and this hidayat, you will not be getting the proper hidayat. Should he care for Muslim and Mu'min's feelings? Apply your own Allah's ruling in this Surah 9 ayah 33 against the mushriks. Mushrikun. Mushrikun who also like have associate others with Allah in Surah Zumar ayah 3 to go near to Allah, but worshipping besides Allah those. So point here is dislike it. Although they who associate others with Allah dislike it. Let me just share this on the screen. Oh, Zahra, you've been offending feelings of Muslims. Or what? Your Allah says. So what is this? What is freedom of speech? Your ideologies, your beliefs. The ex-Muslims have explained, well, freedom of speech allows them to do this, and you can be offended by it, but not kill each other or harm each other in like punishing, right? The founders of that ideology can be criticized, but anyone who criticizes him and his religion, Surah Azab by 60, killed. seized wherever found. They're spreading false rumors, we're told. And I looked into that matter. And I found him a false prophet, and you think I'm spreading false rumors against him? Well, or his religion, Surah. And that Surah 33 is in Ismaili Quran. That ayat even is there. 60, 61, and 62. This is the way of Allah. Oh my God. Right? So those, if the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease and those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah, now it's their Yathrib, do not cease. He's made it Medina. We will surely incite you against them. Oh my goodness. This is not they're fighting you, coming after you. If this is about the hypocrites, different group. Those in whose hearts is a disease different, and those who spread rumors. So these hypocrites may not be spreading rumors, but they're hypocrites. Those in whose hearts is a disease are not spreading rumors, but those are just those in whose hearts is a disease. And those who spread rumors in Al Madinah do not cease. From what? But just being hypocrites. It's open to interpretation. You can't put your own interpretation here because remember, Allah hasn't. We will surely incite you against them. Do not, is it do not cease? It's open to interpretation. So it could be even, you could take it as hypocrites ceasing from hypocrisy. Those in whose hearts is a disease, ceasing from having the disease in their hearts and embracing Islam, meaning those who spread rumors in Al Madinah, they're not fighting you, just spreading rumors in Al Madinah. Do not cease from spreading rumors. Could that be? They're not fighting you. It doesn't say, do not cease from spreading rumors, maybe. This is how you should take this ayat. We will surely incite you against them. Then they will not remain your neighbors therein except for a little. Then what will happen? Incite you against them? Then what's going to happen? Accursed, wherever they're found, seized and massacred completely. Ismaili Quran also. This ayat is in it. Haha. Oh my goodness, how peaceful is Islam? And freedom giving, like you're peaceful and tolerant to criticism. He's the founder of this religion. Ideology? Sorry, not ideal. So, what is freedom of speech? You can criticize. Wikipedia. Freedom of speech is a principle. It's the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinions and ideas without fear of retaliation. But this Islam hasn't given you due to this ayat, right? Whoever criticizes the religion, we get blasphemy, not in the Ismaili against Prophet Muhammad. this right, this religion hasn't given to many Muslims. No, no, sorry, to anyone who criticizes this religion. Freedom of speech, blasphemy in Islam. What is it? Not connotes the insult of God or Prophet Muhammad, meaning if you criticize Prophet Muhammad. Insult meaning and other revered figures in Islam and can be committed by believers, or it can also be committed by believers and non-believers. So even the believers don't have the right of freedom of speech in their religion. Apostasy. This means Shias can be killed by the Sunnis. No, yeah, sorry, what's the punishment also to see that? That's why the Sunnis tell the Shias, don't even think of your cursing Yazid even, or Umar bin Khattab for injuring Fatima Zahra. Yeah, we'll kill you. So despite the given nature of the offense, punishment for apostasy and blasphemy remain the subject of intense controversy. The Quran condemns apostates, noting that for those who disbelieve in the Lord is the chastisement of hell, and an evil resort it is. So the Sunnis will be taking their hadiths. Quran only will be just stuck on this. No punishments given by Quran only to us. And whoso seeks a religion other than Islam, it will not be accepted from him. And in the life to come, he shall be among the losers. Despite the condemnation of apostates, the Quran does explicitly does not, oops, does not, sorry, I just touched it and it went down. What I try to do is, like blasphemy, highlight it. The Quran does not explicitly prescribe criminal sanctions. The only punishment, albeit is a serious one, is eternal hell, sanctioning the death penalty for apostates. The sanctioning of the death penalty for apostates is derived from the Sunnah of Hello Zainab ke Papa, Hello Zahraji, Hello Zainab ke Papa. There's no clear, unequivocal. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Would you like to join? Say anything you like? On the topic. About this topic, you can say anything you like right now. I'm in the, I'm subdued, shocked. I don't know if I'll get angry. So through the Ismaili Quran also seen, Prophet, I explained, I showed you that Prophet should not have done this. Taking Surah 9 ayat 112 also. Against Surah Tahrim ayat. And Surah Maida ayat 87, which I have been carrying on against Surah Tahrim ayat, but now the new ayat, Surah 9 ayat 112, and thus the contradiction between Surah 9 ayat 112 and Surah 66 ayat 1, taking Ismaili Quran. Anyone who likes to join now, and I want to know the difference between Ismaili Al-Khanis and Boras. Oh, sorry, that is not in topic right now. The Boras, they were Ismailis, they split, I think, somewhere. So maybe you can do a Google search and educate yourself on that, right? Where they split, the Ismailis and the Boras, on which Imam they split. Sorry, Zainab ke Papa. I cannot help you right now on this. But on this topic, anything on this topic? Okay, thank you for saying okay, no problem. Anything on this topic, please. So this, you can see the punishment for blasphemy also may differ in Islam and various schools of on blasphemy. I would, I don't know if someone knows now for sure. Instead of reading and searching online, perhaps you can help me on this, and then I can search online. Anyone who knows about blasphemy, punish. Okay, I guess I'll have to search it out myself. Punishment for. But isn't this verse clear against rumors, blasphemy in Islam? Punishment for blasphemy. Shia Islam. Oh, yeah. Oh God. In the modern Muslim world, the laws pertaining to blasphemy vary by country, and some countries prescribe punishments consisting of fines, imprisonment, flogging, hanging, or beheading. Oh my God. Capital punishment for blasphemy was rare in pre modern Islamic societies. Oh, so there's also, just to show it on stage, on the screen, from the stage, moving it on the screen. Anything else? Any Ismaili who can help me? Come on, brave Ismailis, come on, please. I warmly invite you here. Can we not have a like a civilized talk? Friendly, honest. So I just read this out. Uh, in the modern Muslim world, the laws pertaining to states radical groups have used charges of blasphemy in an effort to burnish their religious credentials and gain popular support at the expense of liberal Muslim intellectuals and religious minorities. Other Muslims instead push for greater freedom of expression. That's good. Yes, let's have a dialogue. Are you free to have a dialogue, a discussion, discovering together, sharing our? I'm also very hurt, shocked. Anyone? Any smiley? Any support? I love your Imam. Absolutely adorable. Oh, so I need help. This is quite a shock. Another one. It's been a shocking, like with the condition. I wish I was well, I could take this. So it wouldn't have been that terrible emotionally. Although I don't have relatives and I don't have to hide. I mean, I have, but not, they may be quiet, but they are Muslims, they're lenient, liberal. But it's still pain. My God, how do the other Muslims who have been through so much, ex-Muslims, hats off, salutations to you. I don't know how to console her. Yasmin Muhammad is there. So I would have died and I would have suffocated to death. Maybe I'm underestimating myself. The things that have happened to me, I don't know how I survived. Distance mind control, schizophrenic, schizoid symptoms. Still ongoing. Excuse me. Actually having Pepsi, so that. Oh, now I'm having something to eat. Look at, oh my God. Why do you think Muslims would give us reasons to defend Prophet Muhammad having to Surah 9, Ayat 112? Huh? Not having to observe the hududs of Allah, like shown in Surah Tahrim Ayat 1. Can anyone help me on this? Sof, fennel seeds. I don't know how to pronounce fennel or benefits. So something for your health. Um, also keeps cancer at bay. Ah, 8. Health benefits of fennel seeds: combats bad breath, improves digestive health, helps to regulate blood pressure, reduces asthma and other respiratory ailments, promotes lactation, improves skin appearance, purifies blood, keeps cancer at bay. Farm Easy website. Anyone wants to join? I will send a link. No? That's what I'm having right now. Sorry about this, the noise sound. So, oh my God, what a night. Oh, excuse me. So my, no, wait a minute. Did I go to fast on, no, because Surah 10 ayat isn't there in the Ismaili. So, have I missed anything? Surah 33 ayat 61. Oh, Surah Tawbah ayat 33. Surah 10. And when we give the people a taste of mercy, it was touch. Surah 10 ayat 8. Why is not sign center? I don't understand the Surah 10 ayat 20. Also, they say, why is a sign not sent down to him from his Lord? So say, the unseen is only for Allah. So wait, indeed I am with you among those who wait. What is this? Like, haven't we? Shouldn't Allah say here that haven't we sent you enough signs? Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I could find another verse on this. They take idols as associates. with Allah, partners with Allah. Quran ayat. And find it in the Ismaili Quran. There's one only, this one has come up, the same. I guess Abraham really didn't know what he was saying to his father Azar. Do you take idols as gods? But in order to, this is Surah Anam. Mention when Abraham said to his father Azar, do you take idols as deities? Indeed, I see you and your people in error manifest. Idols. Asnaman. Here it's what does this mean? Ali Hatem as gods. Okay, let me see if this is in the Ismaili Quran. Today, as far as we can see, as far as I have strength, Surah 6, Ayat 74. Surah 6, Ayat 74. 74 is missing. It's not there. In the Ismaili Quran, 73 is there. 73. It is you create the heavens and the earth, taste is being, dominion, born, blown, unseen, witnessed. Is always unseen and witnessed. Oh God, no, we have to go back. Oh, I can't go back here. But here, go to the, go back here. No. Anyone who can help me? Oh my God. And so the enmity came from, that is there, that verse is there. You take idols. Here, oh, so there's only one verse? Although if this verse was, that verse, Surah 10, let me see. Surah 10, ayat 18? Where is it? Again, I have to open it up. Surah 10, ayat 18. Yeah, so I was thinking of this. Hindus, please know kind of, whatever now the Mughals did or the Muslims have done and are doing perhaps, I don't know. Be dignified, patiently persevere. Do not make fun of their religion or anything. Lest they say that, and they worship other than Allah, that which neither harms them nor benefits them. And they say these are our intercessors with Allah. Oh no, which one was I? Oh, the Abraham and his father. This verse is not in the Ismaili idol worshipping Quran. So I was on Surah 21, ayat 52. Surah 21, ayat 52. This is what I should be checking. And when they said in the Quran.com Arabic, here, sharing it on the screen. When he said to his father and his people, "What are these statues to which you are devoted?" Akifuna. It says devoted, not worship. First of all, right? Tamasleho. Tamasleho. Statues. Oh my goodness. It doesn't say Abedun, Abedun. Abedun. Akifuna, it says. Akifun. Devoted. Why are they devoted to these idols? It doesn't say worship. It says devoted. They said we found our fathers worshipping them. Okay, 50. Now it says Abedi. Now it says worship. They said we found our fathers. Okay, now I got it. Then he said, you were suddenly you and your fathers in manifest error. Why do you worship idols? They said, have you come to us with truth, or are you of those who jest? Right? Who play, make fun. He said, no, rather your Lord is the Lord of the heavens and earth, who created them, and I to that am of those who testify. I testify to that, Shahadina. Okay, Ibrahim, if you testify to that, please make us also testify. 57. And I swear by Allah, I will surely plan against your idols after you have turned and gone away. And by Allah, surely I will plan against your idols after you go. This is the way? Oh my God, I mean, just imagine if all of the Muslims were Shias, or, one ex-Shia says, I'm going to, what I'm going to do? I'm going to break all your alarms and this and that. Well, as an ex-Shia, what if I say this to the Shias? They'll stop me. What if to the Sunnis I say something like, I even disobey your authority amongst you? I'm gone, case. What if I burn your Quran or drop it? So this is really good. Oh, you Muslims are so well behaved. I understand that. I see that Daniel was in modern day debate against a Hindu. Plan against your idols after you have turned and gone away. So Abraham is bearing witness. Why don't come, Muji Baba, come, all of you idol worshippers, come here. Right? Let me show you. And I swear by Allah. So don't think you Muslims are a really good, well-behaved people. But you have to be Abraham to break the idols, or you have to be Imam Ali to break the idols. And I swear by Allah, but most of you don't think that way. I will surely plan against your idols after you have turned away. So he made them into fragments, except a large one among them, that they might return to it. They said, who has done this to our gods? Indeed, he is of the wrongdoers, Zalimin. They said, we heard a young man mention them. who is called Abraham. Oh my God. Maududi puts, we heard a young youth called Abraham speak ill of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's this way. They said we heard a young man mention them who is called Abraham. Oh, speak ill of them. Speak ill of the idols. And even smash them to pieces. They said, then bring him before the eyes. We can do this. You Muslims can do this because you're Muslims. You can do this. Policies cannot do anything against you. Say anything. They said, then bring him before the eyes of the people that they may testify. They said, have you done this to our gods, O Abraham? Abraham says, I bear witness that there's one creator who is the creator. There's one Lord to be worshipped who is the creator and all this, right? He said, rather, this the largest of them did it. So ask them if they should be able to speak. Is your God able to speak, Abraham? Nauzubillah, nauzubillah. He spoke to Moses, but he can't speak to anyone else. Imam Ali said if this speech is used as a medium, like Anar can be, like he's light, but he's using fire. If you take the Ismaili Quran also, right? Allah himself is the light of the world, Surah Nur ayat. And then what is he using to speak to Abraham, to Moses? That's why sometimes I think I'm not, I don't agree, but I can't, I just have to keep patient. I just have to say, I'm not going to use Christian Prince. I was like, no, but he's made a mistake in one ayat here. The largest of them did it, so ask them if they should be able to speak. So these idols on earth are material, but Abraham, you can use your imagine, your reasoning, right? Oh, Zara, the material they can't speak. Why are they using gods as idols? They can't speak. Even they can't speak. Forget our God who can't speak. So they returned to blaming themselves and said to each other, indeed, you are the wrongdoers. So these poor guys, some of them polytheists, mushrik, went and blamed themselves. Then they reversed themselves, saying, you have already known that these do not speak. He said, then do you worship instead of Allah that which does not benefit you at all or harm you? Just because the material idols cannot speak doesn't mean that even Allah cannot speak, right? So does that mean that if Allah cannot speak to you, that he has, neither can he harm you nor can he benefit you? Tell me. Oof to you and to what you worship instead of Allah. Now he's saying oof to that. Then will you not use reason? My reason is really, my intelligence is defeated. They said, burn him and support your gods if you are to act. So they tried to burn him. Okay. Now what are the Muslims doing all with this penalty blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad? Now here the Quran ayat says that these some polytheists try to burn after all the smashing of their gods and all this, and they said no, burn him or support your gods if you are to act. Burn him. Allah said, we said, O fire, be coolness and safety upon Abraham. And they intended for him a plan, but we made them the greatest losers. I mean, the gods are worshipping and they're taking devoted, and you're burning them, and you're saying that's okay. Your Allah is saying, your Allah is saying that's okay. You're not. And this is how now. Tell me, How respectful, how tolerant. Oh, so you can do things as to others, the different way of worshiping and saying these are false gods and everything. I showed you, I came to a conclusion that niyat is the one that matters. Oh. You can take a stone and be devoted to it. What was that Sufi story that Hazrat Musa, Hazrat Musa? Allah tells Hazrat Musa to go, Allah tells Musa to go to an idol worshipper. What is that Sufi story, if I can find it here? Wait a minute. Sufi story on Moses. No, I can't find it. Quickly, I cannot find it here. It might take some time. Okay. What is Allah teaching you here through the story of Abraham in your Quran? Not to have any tolerance for idol worshippers, smashing their gods into pieces, right? Yeah, they had to say, I mean, fire upon you and upon the things that you worship besides Allah. Have you no sense? Goodness. And what about Allah using Nar, not Nur, to communicate to Hazrat Musa? His voice coming through the Nar, the fire. Have you not no sense? Look at how God is insulting them, right? Abraham is insulting them, saying that God is must be. Like Abraham is telling them, yeah, I come here and say how stupid you Muslims are, how retarded we've become. Okay, but that's not because God is telling me, that's because I'm seeing my reason is telling me. And breaking, thing, yeah, ban the Quran, break it. Yeah, I've said these things, right? Like, just throw the Quran, drop it, this, that. I would have been killed by now. Those who leave this religion, kill them. Even through the Shia, I would have been killed. What am I trying to say? Do you get it? Terrible. So this is your Allah too, who makes Abraham. Abraham makes fun of their gods, breaks their gods, says, talk to the chief god, lies to them, says, I'm sick. When they go away, he breaks them. They are thinking he's sick, leave me. So he plans and he lies to them. This is really a good way. And Abraham is saying, I bear witness that there's one God and all this against your many gods that you are devoted to. And they say that our forefathers worship them. Now, no, we had holy scriptures telling us And there's also another ayat saying that if Allah had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped them. Had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped them. Quran ayat. Yeah, so there's Allah who wills bad things to happen to people and those who associate others with Allah. See, if Allah had willed, we would not have worshipped anything other than Him, neither we nor our fathers. We would, nor would we have forbidden. So here against these politics, like they don't. So where is the Abraham? Abraham bears witness that there's one God, right? But he doesn't show them. He doesn't show the polytheists what he is bearing witness to. How is he bearing witness to? He's asking God to show him how he gives life to the dead. And so God tells him, go and then God shows him his glory and all this, his power, the realms of heaven or what. Now here we have in this ayat, don't remember the number of those ayats in which surah they are in. Surah 16 ayat 35, Surah Nahl ayat 35, and those are Surah 16 ayat 35. So is there upon the messengers except the duty of clear notification? No, no. What Abraham did was horrible. And you're saying Allah is saying, so is there upon the messengers except clear notification? What about their messengers who claim that their God said you can make these associates with Allah, and you have even made associates with Allah. So if I can't find it like this, and even this ayat, Surah Nahl ayat 35, Surah 16 ayat 35 in the Ismaili Quran, I know what I'm going to do now. Surah 16 ayat 35. Oh, here it is. It's in the, behold, it's in the Ismaili Quran. I have to just add it to the screen. Ah, Surah 16 ayat 35. Here it is, right? So we go to Surah 16 ayat 35. Where is it? Okay. I just click here. And those who associate others with Allah say, if Allah had willed, we would not have worshipped anything other than Him. Here it's those who associate others with Allah, not even besides Allah. Notice. This is in the Ismaili Quran, right? Nothing said here. Surah 16, ayat 35 by the Ismailis. No tafsir given here. So, and those who associate others with Allah. Here, it's not even besides Allah, it's with Allah. If Allah had willed, we would not have worshipped anything other than Him. Neither we nor our fathers, nor would we have forbidden anything through other than Him. Through other than Him. Thus did those do before them. Allah saying. So you're Allah saying this. So is there upon the messengers except the duty of clear notification? Like don't punish them, but just deliver the notification. And what did Abraham do? So there's a contradiction what the messengers did and what Abraham did to their gods. right? And so with Allah, and those who associate others with Allah say, if Allah had willed, we would not have worshipped anything other than Him. Didn't they have messengers? Didn't they have a book? Didn't they have Allah telling them in their hearts, sending messages to them? Like Abraham, he was talking to Allah, friend of Allah, Kalim Allah, but Allah answered him and showed him. He said, no, just for my heart to be sure that you are how you give life to the dead. Abraham, do you not know this creator, supreme creator, how he gives life to the dead? Okay, okay, I will show you, Abraham. Sorry, having water. I will show you how he gives life to the dead. Abraham? So, who did he, has Allah shown you how he gives life to the dead? Muslims' moments? No, he only showed Abraham. So, what is the problem here? Let's go now with Allah, associating with Allah. So, they're right, right? Because you have someone here in Surah Takwir, that's 81 chapter, ayat 20, right? You have someone here, Rasul Kareem, who has the attribute of Allah, possessor of power, Quwwatin, the Quwwatin, with the honor of the throne secure. And what's that ayat that showed you? That they would, Allah is scared that they will fight and for these idols. Who will fight? You have someone with Allah, Rasul Kareem, other than Allah. You, Allah is associated, your Allah has associated. Surah. So is this in the Ismaili Quran? Let's go and see 81. Surah 81, ayat 20. No, ayat 20 is not there. You see this? So okay, but 21 is there. Okay, I see. 20 is not there. Oh, but Sunnis, Shias even, you use that Quran. Now, okay, so not given power. This is not there, okay. But which one is there? Which one is there? And those who associate others with Allah say. So what did it say? What did it say? These idols, these, maybe this even, these idols will fight for the throne of Allah. Quran, ayat. Surah Sabah 22 says, is this the one? Now they've given me in tafsir. No, this is, they will fight, they will fight They will see the angels surrounding the throne. I'm trying to find this ayat, sorry. These idols will fight for to reach Allah's throne, fight to reach Allah. Reach the throne of Allah. Can't find that. I'm just showing you more and more things here and trying to see if how much is there in the Ismaili Quran also. Glory be to Allah, the Lord High. If there were idols, no. If these idols would fight, they would fight the gods. If there were many gods, if there were many gods, if there had been with them gods, as they say, then they each would have sought to the owner of the throne. Surah 17, ayat 42, right? Then they would have sought to the owner of the throne away. But Sunnis see that in your Quran, Surah Takwir, ayat 20 is there. It's not in the Ismailis. But how stupid is this, right? If that Surah Takwir is there in your... So that would be really nonsensical. Why would they fight? Because since that Rasul Karim is with the Lord of the throne secure. Okay, now let's see which ayat is this? Surah 17, ayat number I keep forgetting, 42. If I stop talking, Surah 17, ayat 42. Ayat 42. Yes, it's there. It's in the Ismaili Quran. Surah 17, ayat 42. Coolness of thy greatest thou is secret, Ex-Shia Allah. Wow, Ismailis. Yeah, now if I read this, I'll be more shocked. Arsh literally means elevated place. It is used for the throne, which implies the concept of king and kingdom. Arsh means I'm just in religious terms, a throne of God, the blessed exalted, according to teachings of the Quran. Arsh has prime importance not only externally, but it also is greatest tawili secret. Not Arsh, not God, the Arsh of God, the throne of God. What if one of the idols is like the Arsh of God? Allah, 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 Allah. Arsh means the kingly throne of God, not God. Arsh literally means an elevated place, and in this sense, it is used for the throne, which implies the concept of king and kingdom. Thus, in religious terms, Arsh means the kingly throne of God, the blessed, the exalted, the God, the exalted, the blessed. According to the teachings of the Quran, Arsh has prime importance, not only externally, not only like external, like the idols, external. You would say the material, external. But it also has the greatest Tawili secret. Therefore, it is necessary to explain some of its wisdom with the help and support of the true Imam, Salawatullahi alayhi. In the Holy Quran, there is the mention of the creation of the heavens and the earth, but there's no direct mention of the creation of the earth. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed now. Okay. Creation of the earth. Rather, it is said that the earth, or the throne of God, was on water. Surah 11, ayat 7, yes. To test This means that the divine throne has always been there on water, for it is the world of command and therefore it's eternal and above creation. Excuse me? This means that the divine throne, the divine Arsha Bari, has always been there. For it is the world of command and therefore it's eternal and above creation. This is also above creation. You don't even have a picture. Do you have a picture of Arsha Bari? According to the sages of religion, the divine throne is not of a material nature. It's not material nature. Okay, but it has an external. Arsh has prime importance not only externally, it has prime importance not only, it has a external prime importance also. Okay, kingdom and king. But okay, it's not, okay, sorry, it's not material. According to the sages, the divine throne is not of material nature. It is rather an example, mithal, and the meaning, mamthul, of it is a great angel. Of it is a great angel. An angel comes in. These gods, you call them angels, okay, demigods, they would call them polytheists. Of it is a great angel, of it, or from it, I don't know, whom God has made the fountainhead of all intellects, and hence it is called the universal intellect. This greatest angel, could we call it God, demigod? No, no, just to, not to get, the greatest angel is also the divine throne and the divine pen. Every wise person accepts that the divine throne, accepts it without, okay, they understand it intellectually or they have witnessed it. Have you witnessed this divine throne? Was on water. Every wise person accepts. How can I accept it without having evidence of it? Divine throne was on water? Maybe it is like Vishnu on water. Not only in the past, but it also in the present. But it's also in the present. For by water is meant knowledge, and by the throne, the universal intellect. Oh, by water is the knowledge, and by throne is the universal intellect. This is the meaning of the divine throne being on water. Now I'm getting more shocked because how can I tell Maula Hazir Imam, who has given that Maula, your prophet from the project, your great grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, who was a false prophet, and so coming to ABCD for him. The way of grandeur, eminence of divine thrones described in a psalm. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get shocked. I can't read more because it'd be working in my mind, going on and on. And I've been so haven't we been thoroughly betrayed? Thoroughly. So must he rose the portion Thumma Stawa Alal Arsh, Surah 7, 954. That Christians make fun of, has many tawils. The ones who say like he rose, God rose. One of them is the revolutionary tawil that God has ordained many ranks in the creatures, and the whole earth will be in a grip on the day of resurrection, heavens rolled up its right hand. This means that all things in the earth and the heavens will be in the right hand of God, and his divine act will take place on the throne. What if they make the right hand of God here and devote themselves to the right hand? You don't have anything of God here, only in your intellect. The verse Surah 21, ayat 104, Gnostic, and you say it's, the spiritual realities that you shouldn't make But Allah has made his house here, called it his house. Abraham made it. Throne is his throne. Throne has no recognition of God. He who has no recognition of the throne has no recognition of God. Look, now this. For God is the real king and the throne is his throne. So if you don't have the recognition of this throne, or maybe like what the politics say, if you don't have the recognition of these idols, you will not have the true recognition. You will not have the recognition of the true divinity, the Lord of the heaven and the earth. No. You see, all this is needed, the recognition of the throne, to know, to have the recognition. If you, it says if you if you don't have the recognition of the throne, you don't have the recognition of God. So aren't you using his throne to know him? Oh, wow, Zara. See how I got that. So now I'm praising myself. Sorry. I'm just joking. Okay, I better remove this. Now I'm as shocked as ever because I know that Surah 9, Ayat 112 contradicts Surah 6, 66, Ayat 1. Prophet Muhammad should not have prohibited himself what Allah had made lawful to him. Oh, and all this Imam, from the Imam it all comes, the recognition of the throne. Oh my goodness, oh what wise. If you don't know the throne, you don't know the God, Allah. Why bad? My goodness, bad. What have you done to the polytheists? Why criticize the polytheists? Okay, I'm going now. Thank you very much. 2 hours and 17 minutes. And I must end this since no one wants to join me or talk about this. I'm sorry, Smileys. If you are shocked, I'm shocked. I hope you come out of this shock, and I don't know how to help you. If you just ponder over this, the topic, and earlier on, they should. I feel like crying like anything. Oh no, but I don't want to cry. I'll get a headache. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, I have to go now and can't be with you, but I will. If you're in pain, Ismaili, so am I. I have to go now. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. God bless you. Thank you, Zainab Ki Papa. God bless you. Sorry, I'm in so much pain that I wish you more than I can say. And God, if you believe in God, best wishes, atheists, and but God can give